So do you think Ayodhya right now, with the Ram Mandir, everything जो develop हो गया है, is a good market?
It's an excellent market.
Ayodhya.
Ayodhya is an excellent market. Of course, you mentioned the Ram Mandir, and of course, it was inaugurated 7-8 months ago. What has happened is that for rich buyers who would like to visit Ayodhya as the temple, and it's a pilgrim tourism,
Yes.
है ना, as a pilgrimage, है ना, तो you see a lot of rich investors, rich buyers. I know of a certain company in Mumbai, they sell lands in Ayodhya and the land is selling at 8,000, 9,000, 10,000 PSF. आज के प्लस उस पर आपका कंस्ट्रक्शन कॉस्ट आपका आज के डेट में एक मुंबई के आउटस्कर्ट्स पे जो 18-20 हज़ार रुपये के आउटस्कर्ट्स नहीं बोलूँगा, पर जो मुंबई के सिटी लिमिट में है या थाने का जो आज के डेट में एक एवरेज प्राइसिंग चल रहा है ना, 18-20 हज़ार रुपये में फ्लैट मिलता है, अयोध्या में 8, 8.5, 9 हज़ार रुपये की लैंड मिल रही है ना, उस पर्टिकुलर डेवलपर की, उस पर 6-7 हज़ार रुपये कंस्ट्रक्शन कॉस्ट, 16-17 हज़ार रुपये के भाव में PSF पर स्क्वायर फीट रेट में अयोध्या बिक रहा है.
ओके.
वो रेट में आज थाने भी बिक रहा था 4 साल पहले, 5 साल पहले. आज थाने 20-22 हज़ार के भाव में भी बिक रहा है एवरेज.
ओके.
है ना. So that is the growth that Ayodhya has seen after the Ram Mandir has inaugurated. Yes.
For investors, who will be watching our podcast and who will be considering investing in India right now, as per our discussion, I think Ayodhya seems to be a very good bet.
Oh, it's a very good bet, Ayodhya, and in the next, and how UP as a whole state is evolving.
Yes.
है ना, right from say Prayagraj to Ayodhya to maybe the outskirts of Lucknow as well. है ना, there's a lot of things happening in Lucknow, and of course Noida being Noida, you must be aware of the Delhi NCR corridor and how Noida is a part, an integral part of the Delhi NCR corridor, and of course Noida falls in Uttar Pradesh, and the government in Uttar Pradesh is doing really well.
Okay.
The rules, the regulations, and the openness towards a lot of industries. Of course, there are news of similar Mumbai kind of an Bollywood setup being set up in Noida as well, which is going to be 3 times larger than the Mumbai Film City.
Yeah.
है ना? So, of course, you will in the next 10-15 years see UP as a state and Ayodhya as a city emerge.
In the current situation, as of today, what are the few of prime areas where investors or buyers, should consider investing or buying in those areas according to you?
See, we as a company also, we are going very hard on an area called as Navi Mumbai.
Okay.
है ना? Our plan for Navi Mumbai is huge. The only reason being is now we can see the airport coming. So, Navi Mumbai की जो airport की story भी है ना,
हाँ,
वो लास्ट 12-13 साल से चल रही है. ठीक है, बट नाउ इन द लास्ट 4-5 years द वर्क हैज रियली पिक्ड अप.
Okay.
एंड नाउ यू विल इवन सी मे बी कमर्शियल फ्लाइट्स टेकिंग ऑफ इन द नेक्स्ट 2 or 3 odd years. है ना. सो एनीथिंग विच इज, एंड नवी मुंबई इज नॉट मुंबई, इट्स ऑन द आउटस्कर्ट्स, इट्स अ न्यू सिटी. जैसे थाने एक नया सिटी है, वैसे ऑफकोर्स नवी मुंबई भी एक नया सिटी है. So, आज की डेट में whenever I meet investors, whenever I meet clients who are looking as real estate as a core investment product, जिनको रहना नहीं है, so I suggest them Navi Mumbai. है ना. So, Navi Mumbai being one area to answer your question, and another area is, यार आप कोई भी एरिया ले लीजिए जो आप थोड़ा बेसिक रिसर्च कीजिए, जहाँ पे आपके घर से मेट्रो लाइन 2, 3, 4, 5 मिनट वॉकिंग डिस्टेंस है.
Okay.
आप वहाँ पे पैसा डाल दीजिए. 3-4 साल बाद, 5 साल बाद जब सारी मुंबई की 6 मेट्रो लाइन कनेक्ट हो जाएगी, ट्रैवलिंग विल बी सो कन्वीनियंट कि अगर आपको 2 मेट्रो बदल के भी घर पहुंचना है तो भी आप 1 घंटे के अंदर पहुंच जाओगे. आप मुंबई के किसी भी कोने में काम कर रहे हो. सो मेक श्योर एज अ होम बायर, इफ यू आर परचेसिंग अ प्रॉपर्टी जहाँ पे आपको रहना है, सो परचेस अ प्रॉपर्टी जहाँ से मेट्रो कनेक्टिविटी है.
ओके.
एंड एज एन इन्वेस्टर, अगर आपको कोई ऐसी प्रॉपर्टी बाई करनी है जिसका प्राइस आपको अगले 5 साल में डबल हो जाए,
Okay.
then Navi Mumbai is your option.
But looking at other aspects also, just not Mumbai, India में growth हो रही है, and we have seen growth coming from such a long time. Countries, world is seeing India as a next big thing. So, apart from Mumbai, which are the other tier 1 or tier 2 cities and who are currently coming up in terms of residential. Investors are putting in their money over there. You know, people prefer going over there. Let's say, for example, Bangalore. अभी काफी traffic की वजह से people they want to move out of a Bangalore. They are searching for a new place. हैदराबाद हो गई या तो tier 2 cities जो है. So what's your take on that?
No, see, I believe a lot of tier 2 cities are doing great. If you're asking me from an investment point of view,
Yeah.
where you can make money, I think Pune.
Okay.
The only and only reason being is after Bangalore, Pune is the second largest IT hub of India. आप ये बात accept करते हो?
Yes.
ठीक है. आज की डेट में I know a lot of companies who are shifting their back-end processes to Pune. A lot of MNC players globally want to enter Pune as a market because and only because the commercial rentals in Pune are a little affordable. मैं ये नहीं बोलूँगा सस्ते हैं, but are a little affordable as compared to a metro city like Mumbai
Or Bangalore.
or Bangalore for that matter, है ना? So and plus Pune of course because of the proximity to Mumbai.
Yeah.
So a lot of companies will have their HOs in Mumbai.
Okay.
Their head office is in Mumbai. I know a lot of companies, they have their head office in Mumbai, but they have the working office, which is a larger office space in Pune.
Yeah.
So for if say a C-level executive, a CEO, maybe a CMO or a CBO wants to go to Pune, then Pune is just 3 hours away.
Yeah.
With now the new Atal Setu also coming into the equation.
Yes.
So if I stay in South Bombay, so for me, if I want from South Bombay, if I want to travel to Pune, first it used to take me 4.5 hours. Now it takes me only 3 hours flat.
Okay.
है ना? So Pune is a good option. And plus the rental yields in Pune are also high.
Okay.
Because again, Pune, like Mumbai, is an expat-driven market. You have people from across India coming to Pune, being the IT hub, to do a job there. And of course, आपको ये मालूम है यार, when you get into a new job, you do not go directly and purchase a property. जब तक आप वो सिटी में, हाँ, जब तक आप वो सिटी में सेट नहीं हो जाते हो, तो जब तक आप वो सिटी में सेट नहीं हो जाते हो, आपको रेंट पे रहना है. एंड रेंट पे रहना है और आपने प्रॉपर्टी इन्वेस्ट की है तो आपकी प्रॉपर्टी रेंट पे चढ़ेगी. एंड इफ यू आर टेकिंग अ प्रॉपर्टी नियर से मे बी द IT हब और द जो है हिंजेवाड़ी फेज 1, फेज 2, फेज 3, फेज 4, मैं आपको गारंटी से बोल सकता हूँ कि आपका फ्लैट कभी भी वेकेंट नहीं रहेगा.
Yeah.
There are so many small companies who have set up their operations who are giving their 10-10, 15-15, 20-20 फ्लैट खरीद लिए हैं या 10-10, 15-15, 20-20 फ्लैट रेंट पे ले लिए हैं एंड वो शॉर्ट टर्म रेंटल्स पे देते हैं.
Yeah.
So you have say delegates from outside India who want to come and visit the Pune office maybe. अगर उनकी ऑफिस पुणे में है तो 10 दिन के लिए रहना है, 15 दिन के लिए रहना है, homely atmosphere चाहिए. They do not want to stay in a 4-star, 5-star property because again 4-star, 5-star properties are expensive.
Yeah.
So these companies then they end up taking the flats on short-term rental. So short-term rental is also a great market in Pune.
Makes sense. But tier 2 में you see Ayodhya is being considered as a very good opportunity right now for investment.